happy Vlogmas day 3. So today I'm kind of just in the mood for a chill day, to be honest. I'm gonna go for a run, obviously, just get some exercise in. You know, it is actually quite a nice day outside. It's not too hot today, but I do have a pretty hectic week and coming up of work and stuff. So I feel like I just want to read some books, maybe find a cute little Christmas book to read, maybe do some baking, play my Switch games. Like, I'm just saying a chill, cozy day is what I feel like we need. So I'm gonna go get my exercise stuff out the way. Again, as I did in Vlogmas day 2, I'm actually going to do a timed run, so I'm just going to run for 30 minutes rather than aim for a specific distance. But yeah, I'm going to go do that and then I will see you after that. But good morning, guys, and happy Vlogmas day 3. I did it! So I just finished reading The Fallen Academy Year 1. Well, I finished it like 2-3 days ago and I loved it so much that I downloaded book 2 on my Kindle and I finished book 2 this morning, and now I've started book 3 and I'm almost halfway through it. But that made me remember, I'm like, I have so many other books I need to read and I feel like I should go through all my books and see how many I have that are to be read. Now, the ones that I'll probably go through now are just what's on my bookshelf. I do have other books that I haven't read yet, but the ones that I'm gonna go through are the ones that I've either like had the longest or just feel like I need to read before I buy any more physical books. Because Kindle's a little different, okay? I would really like to download a Christmas Kindle book because I do have Kindle Unlimited, so I can get it for free. Oh, well, for free, obviously you're paying a subscription. Let's look at the other physical books I have first, because I usually like reading one book on my Kindle and then one physical book. So I just want to have a look and see what we're working with. But yeah, I'm just very much in the mood for a chill day today. Although every time I see the sunshine outside, I'm like, maybe I should go do some fun stuff. I haven't quite decided yet, but we'll go through my books. We'll see what books on my bookshelf I need to read. Again, as I said, I've been reading this. There's actually 5 books in the series. There's 4 years, but there's a 3.5 book. So yeah, I'm actually loving it. I think it's just because it's so easy to read. I'm pretty sure it's a young adult. I'll have to double check that, but it does give young adult vibes because it is a fantasy, but it's a very easy to follow fantasy. There's not like really difficult words to process and understand and remember. Like, some of the names are definitely a little more peculiar, I guess, but they're not like other fantasy books I've read. I would like to read book 3 more today, but at the same time I'm like, I should get into the festive spirit and I should drink out of a Christmas mug and read a Christmas book. But I downloaded one yesterday, but it wasn't really the vibe I was going for, so I will have to have another look. I won't say what book it was, but just by reading the first little, it's not a prologue, but like sometimes authors put like just a little note at the front of it. And then after reading the first little note, I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. I read the first page and was like, yeah, no. So let me have a look at what books I have. Look how cute the stickers are on my Kindle though. Like, are you joking me? I do want to buy another clear one though, because I did stick these down, but I would like to change them up sometimes. So I'm going to get a clear one so I can just put like little paper ones in the back of it instead of like stickers, but it's very cute. Let's look through them. Oh. As we can tell, a lot of them are first books of fantasy series, like Red Rising is. Bonds of Hercules is actually the second book of a series. I think this only recently came out. I did actually chat about it in one of my recent videos that I didn't even know it came out. This, The Half King, again, first book of a fantasy series. Alchemized, I think, is a standalone book, but it is over 1,000 pages. So that's gonna be when I have time. And when I'm not, I think I wouldn't be able to read another book at the same time. I think I would read it physically and on my Kindle, because obviously that's a big book to be carrying around. Then January's, I have these are just like a ton of fantasy short stories. I did actually start reading it, but then obviously I got engrossed in another book. Then the Shadow Me series, again, book 1 of a series. This Nothing Like the Movies, I think it's actually book 2 of Better Than the Movies, which I loved. So this might be a good one to read, but also I want to read a Christmas romance, so I don't know. I did start reading this book and then stopped because I got back into my fantasy mode, but this is like a crime book, I think, from memory. Then The Reappearance of Rachel Price is by Holly Jackson. She's the author that wrote The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. My favorite series ever. That got me so back into reading. Such a good series. Then Quicksilver, I believe book 2 of this series has recently come out. Again, it's a chunky one. I did actually start reading it on my Kindle, but maybe I could read the physical book. But no, I was actually really enjoying it. I've only read the first like 3 chapters and it's not really what I was expecting. So I am keen to pick that up again. So maybe I read that one. Then I have The Orphanage by the Lake. Again, this is just like a thriller, I think. I did start reading this one months and months ago. Did stop reading it because I got back into my romance era, but I would like to pick this up again. Last one is When the Moon Hatched. Again, book 1 of a fantasy series. Now I don't know if book 2 is out yet. I actually do really want to read this. But again, I don't really want to start another series while I'm halfway through the Fallen Academy series on my Kindle. So I might do some pondering. I might have a look through Kindle Unlimited, see what Christmas books they have. Obviously, I'm not going to spend the whole day reading. Guys, we'll do some other stuff as well. So don't worry if you're not really into that. If you are a little confused, I did actually start a booktube. I don't know if that's what you call it, but like a YouTube channel specifically about reading. But I've posted one video, and that video I've actually posted on this channel as well. I just haven't really had that much time to commit to it, but I'm hoping in the new year I will be able to come up with a bit more of a schedule for posting wise, so I can start posting on there, because I would really like to. I just may have jumped too quickly into doing it when I didn't really have the time or plan. So that's more of a next year thing, but I would like to tackle some of these books before I buy any more, because there are so many good books coming out and good books that I'm hearing about. I need to slow down a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go ponder for a bit on what I'm gonna read, but to be honest, I'll probably end up reading this book on my Kindle, The Fallen Academy, book 3, for a bit, and then we'll just go from there. Oh guys, I have so many good books to read now, I don't know. So listen, I know that I did say, oh, I should find a Christmas book, read a little Christmas book on my Kindle, get into the Christmas spirit. And like, yes, I should do that, but I want to read Fallen Academy instead. I did just have a little mentee bee, but we have recovered. So I'm just gonna sit in the sun for a bit and read my book. It is quite hot out here, so I don't know how much I'm actually gonna read, but we'll get a little bit of reading done. I feel like I just need to get out of my head a little bit, go to a little fantasy land, and then get back to doing other stuff. I'm 39% of the way through the book. I'm on page 100. Perfect. Let's just read a little bit. So I kid you not, I have read 70% of that book. I am just so into it right now. But I thought maybe I'd play some of my Nintendo Switch games. So I have my little controller here. So I usually play like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. So I thought it could be cute for you guys to see a little bit of that. Now, I can't really screen record my screen, so we're just gonna have to try our best. So first game is Stardew Valley. So essentially you are given a farm to run, and you do things like fishing, mining, basically trying to sell everything to get a lot more money so you can plant more crops. You also get things like chickens and cows, and you can say hello to everyone in the community. It's just a very fun, easy, cozy game, pretty much. I enjoy it a lot, and the little characters are so cute, and I love the graphics so much. Then next is Animal Crossing. Now it's sort of similar. I mean, very different graphics and stuff. Actually, I guess it's kind of an entirely different idea, actually. Ignore me. But basically, you just are on a deserted island with a couple other, I was gonna say people, I don't really know. But yeah, villagers, I guess. And you're just trying to set up this new island. So basically you have to do everything, save up bells, which is the game's currency. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, to be honest. I have a great time on it. So me and my mum are going to do some Christmas colouring in. Now I do have 2 books. I have a Coco Wyo Cozy Christmas one, and I also just have a Snuggly Christmas one that I got from Big W. So we're both going to choose a page and do a bit of that, just because I feel like I need to get into the Christmas spirit. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, fully finished that book that I bought and started today, and now I have book 4 and I'm already 25% of the way through that. But no, I feel like I need to get in the Christmas spirit, and what better way to do it than with a Christmas colouring in?